Hello one, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Now we are receiving more concern coming out from the market. A lot of stuff for us to be pay attention on, especially looking at the world stage here. Just recently, China's surprise rate cut actually trigger a warning sign for the global economy, especially for the US economy and most of the free world nation. Economic slowdown sent oil price in China, and we are seeing this across the board globally speaking here. So, China's central bank unexpectedly cut rate after data show economic slowdown significantly in July. And we are seeing consumer spending and factory output reignite concern of a global downturn. A couple weeks ago, we have mentioned about the International Monetary Fund, even warning the possibility of a global recession. This is a big warning sign coming out from China. Most of foreign goods are manufactured in China. That is how China play a very critical role in supplying and producing good for the global economy. They are in top ten of global export and import. So there's still a lot of stuff here according to the GDP data. So so China is the second world largest economy. Speaking here, are we understand from China's zero COVID policy? We have seen how they have implemented. The zero COVID policy is actually brutal in China, causing mass shutdown within the local economy, and this could trigger more economic slowdown within China. We have heard about their real estate crisis, alarming energy market. So right now they're still seasoned to renewable energy, which they are not committed yet. Right now, we are still going to see low demand for oil. Why is this case? If you are being locked down by the government in China, what is the point of owning a vehicle or operating your car or operating your truck that utilize diesel? There's no such purpose because right now you are staying home. Money is not flowing as it used to be. That is what we are seeing. And as a result, contraction is the case with the Chinese economy here. So right now, the people Bank of China even see more present problem in China as economic slowdown continue to drag down the People Bank of China policy, which they want to thrive the middle class upward. But with economic slowdown, they could not achieve such measure or policy. So we are going to see more China decide to do more in order to stimulate the economy through monetary policy, through Wall Street into its hour. So as of now, global economy are very concerned with how the Chinese government will respond to this shocking data because right now it is the second largest economy in the world looking from the GDP perspective and it's playing a very critical role. So that's why China play a very critical role in the global stage here. Let's look here. We just have a tweet coming out from investing.com. So China's July survey based jobless rate for 16 to 24-year-old at 19.9%. That is really high here. Highest on record according to the Status Bureau of China. This is shocking news coming out from the Chinese government here. So that is very, very concerning at an alarming rate. Nearly 20% of unemployed within the age range of 16 to 24. Let's look more. Right now, oil prices are plunging to 6-month low as new data show China deteriorate last month. We are now seeing contraction within the Chinese economy, and this could drag the global economy downward too. So that is what we are seeing. The demand for oil is going down. Why? People are not being locked up in their house. There's no purpose of purchasing or operating a vehicle in China when zero COVID measures are being implemented. That is what we are seeing. Contraction is just the beginning, folks. So there's still a lot of global economic concern when China just released their latest data in July. So this is just the beginning. West Texas Intermediate even slipped more than 5% to $87 per barrel, its lowest since January. International benchmark Brent crude even fell more than 5% to 6-month low right now, hitting around $93 per barrel. This is just the beginning. So China showed the nation economy slow in July amid ongoing COVID lockdown. Property market uncertainty and global recession fear are still mounting, and right now the concerns are growing. So this is just the beginning of an economic slowdown, globally speaking. A lot of stuff ought to be paid attention on. Okay, folks, so it did drag the U.S. economy downward too, so with recent China data. But however, the U.S. economy is quite very strong right now since we have seen the U.S. economy exit our technical bear market for now. So it's still uncertain to know whether or not the technical bear market will end, but however, we still see some growth and sustainability with the U.S. market. Let's look more. Right now, the American people are more worried of the possibility of the U.S. entering a recession, even though we have seen inflation had peaked in the month of July. Well, we could not assure that inflation will continue to peak in the month of September, August. Whether or not inflation will go down in the month of August, that is still another stuff we are really concerned about. And our brutal GDP report was seen a shrink in contraction within our GDP for the second quarter. That is what really concerned. So right now, many companies are taking very conservative measure by laying off employees, freezing hiring, and so much forward. There's still a lot of stuff coming out. However, though, we did something amazingly within the month of July. More than 528,000 jobs were added in the month of July. Gas price tumbled below $4. So unemployment dropped to 3.5. That's pretty awesome though, but however, there's still a lot of macroeconomic uncertainty that is still going on right now. Fear just raising many concerns. So this morning, a lot of surprising news coming out from New York Empire State Factory plunged in August, which we are seeing that the RPMI for New York has entered our technical bear market. We are now seeing contraction within the New York economy. New York Fed Empire State Business Condition Index got manufacturing activity in the state plummet 42.4 point to negative 31.34. That is a significant contraction which we are seeing, and this is just the beginning. So New York is the second largest. This is the second largest monthly decline on record, and among the lowest level in the survey history. So a lot of concerns are coming out from the market. Shipping index fell from 49.4% to negative 24.1. Unfilled order fell for the third straight month. Labor market condition weakened. Price pay index fell 9 points. So a lot of stuff are coming out, man, and this data is not very impressive to investors. And we are now talking about the housing market right now. Well, Fargo is planning to retreat its mortgage business by laying up their mortgage uh, group, so that deal with mortgage loan and many other factors. So we are seeing more area of the market begin to contract, and this is just the beginning, folks. So right now, people are not very confident with the housing market, fearing of an economic bubble. So we are now even talking about home builders seeing a housing recession with the inability of home buyers to pay their mortgage rent or their down payment due to increasing interest rate. That's just the beginning. Builder sentiment index is at all-time low, and this is just the beginning, folks. A lot of more pictures are coming out. And last up though, what's really concerned right now is no longer gas, but what really concerns nationwide when the U.S. economic infrastructure is rent. Rent price are looming. It's just gone out of control right now. It's just ballooned exponentially across nationwide. Such in price range actually put tenant out of the city, the inability to pay rent and to afford to renew their lease. And it's a big, big macroeconomic problem. And when rent cannot be tamed, we're going to have people more likely to become homeless. That is just one of our major problem here. This is very concerning with more bad news are coming out from the market, and we are still going to take this into consideration because right now things are not looking good as of the Chinese economy even dragging down the global economy as a result. So China is the second to largest economy in the world. Thank you, one. Have a nice day.